Today we are going to talk about stories in the classroom, especially young learners' classroom, to see how we can help them to learn language better. And then specifically look at how we can help children to learn to visualize in the classroom.
I've heard this term before, but what exactly is visualization?
Visualizing is a very important strategy of reading. As the name itself suggests, it's a kind of mental mapping or imaging, and some people also call it storying. Storying is where you convert to a kind of picture in your mind or imagination, which will enable you to read better, and when you read better you will be able to visualize better. One person who has done a lot of work in this area and developed it further is Brian Tomlinson, who says that L2 learners, that is English as a second language learners, need to learn about visualizing, with which they'll be able to read better. Do you also feel that children like stories?
Yes ma'am, completely.
I myself use stories as a kind of reinforcement in my class. Many students who are otherwise less interested in classroom activities, they become quite attentive and focused in storytelling sessions. They sit up and they become so much eager to listen to stories.
Even adults like to read and listen to stories, and I just love to tell stories to my students, and I wonder what's the magic that stories have.
Think of the theme, the character, the dialogues, the mystery aspect, sometimes suspense, humor. All these add to the magic and help us to create what we call an acquisition-rich environment in the classroom. Let's look at the very important benefits that stories have. First of all, it's fun. Good stories could be motivating, inspiring, and sheer fun. Children love it. Secondly, meaningfulness and authenticity. They are so real, so genuine that it can create a lot of very meaningful context in the classroom. And they can also provide cross-curricular links from English, which is our subject, to other subjects, environmental science, mathematics, and so on. Then they help us to develop language learning strategies, thinking, hypothesizing, testing out the hypothesis, making predictions, and seeing whether the predictions come true. All these are strategies that learners need to develop, and stories help us in this. There is a last point which is very important, which is building on their mother tongue knowledge. When children come to us in the primary school, they have a lot of L1, their mother tongue knowledge, and we would like to build on that further, and stories can be a great help in doing this.
I want to add something. I think teachers must use variety of stories in their class, which would widen up their imagination. Like they can use animal stories, human stories, then tales from Panchatantra, Aesop's fables, and even stories from the life of great personalities.
I agree, but if you're thinking of visualizing as a technique to be developed through stories, I think biographies or unless they are incidents from the then it's okay. So they should have an element of imagination, a potential for creativity.